Hi, this is it. This is the Coleman video. The piece that I have been practicing since March is finally going to be performed, and this weekend will be the first out of 3 consecutive performances of the Coleman. I think I got a total of like 7 hours of sleep this weekend. I went to Nantucket March, but I am so tired. The dark circles under my eyes are no joke right now. And I'm supposed to practice and work out and take an everything shower right now? Are you kidding me? I just want to go to bed. If you remember, last year was my chamber music concert in the garden video. That was my very first Music in Bloom. And I only played 1 piece. This Music in Bloom, I'm playing 3 pieces, and they're all hard in their own way. Do I feel ready? I will. That was it. So for the past couple years, I've been having like tingling in my shoulders and upper back, and I kept trying to call a neurologist, but they never answered the phone, so I gave up. So I'm trying physical therapy, which is non-invasive, and I was told that I have weak back muscles in one area of my back. I also think there's an overuse injury because I used to be a bike messenger, which involved carrying heavy things on my back and also just like lugging around my instruments all the time. My physical therapist thinks that by strengthening the back muscles, it might open up the pathways for the nerves. So I'm gonna put on a podcast and do my physical therapy, which involves some back exercises and like 1,000 cat cows. This is the only door that shuts all the way. Well, my yoga mat is already out. I might as well do yoga. A lot has happened since the last clip. Where to even begin? I'm gonna talk about anti-anxiety and antidepressants for a little bit. So if that's not your jam, you can skip it. Basically, I was on Lexapro for like 2 months-ish to help deal with anxiety issues that I've been having. And it was okay. But I had some side effects that I did not totally love. Like once my body adjusted to it, like I was, I had some stomach issues adjusting to it because of the serotonin. My doctor switched me over to Wellbutrin, which is an antidepressant and not so much an anti-anxiety. And I don't know if it's like meant for people with anxiety, but what happened to me in the past 2 days was that an antidepressant made me 10 times more depressed and 1,000 times more anxious. I literally had like a panic attack. Like I got really hot, I had shortness of breath, I had heart palpitations. And like when that happens to your body, like that just makes you more anxious and you're like, oh my God, am I dying? But also like I was just like crying uncontrollably for like no reason. And like crying with no reason is not unheard of in my world. One time I cried when I finished a book because I was gonna miss all the characters. I was just crying for like a long time, and I just felt like this overwhelming sense of dread. So I called my doctor and I'm like, look, I've had to leave work. I know that there's an adjustment period with like switching over medication or whatever. The side effects that I'm experiencing are actually hindering my life. Because at first I thought I was just overtired because I didn't get a lot of sleep, and like I can be kind of a baby when I don't get a lot of sleep. But yesterday she was like, you know, you haven't been on it all that long, and like there is an adjustment period, but it sounds like what you're experiencing, like you should just get off of it, and we will maybe revisit it in like a month. Right now I'm kind of doing like a factory reset. I'm just gonna go back to my baseline level of anxiety without any medication, because that was a whole lot better than what I just went through. Especially with like a really important performance coming up. Like the past 2 days, I came home and slept. Like I have not touched my instrument. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a week, and not in a good way. I have to practice because I haven't practiced in 2 days. So I'll see you in the next clip. So I feel a little duped. Oversized blazers, cute, on literally everybody else except for me. Like when I put it on, I feel like I'm a child playing dress up in my mom's clothes. I bought this recently. It's cute, it's flowy. It's gonna be like in the 60s, and which I didn't think was gonna happen. This is more fitted. Does this work? I mean, the like, I don't know. Does this even look like, it's comfy, which is why I got it, but it's thin, so I'm literally gonna have to wear like tights and boots underneath this over it. Or maybe a black blazer. Fucking, I'm so uncomfortable in fancy clothes. My hair will be nice and my makeup will be done, and I'll be wearing like jewelry and stuff, so envision that. I don't fucking know. Okay, so when I took out the 3-piece suit, I saw 2 articles of clothing together that I thought would actually make a pretty decent outfit. I just tried it on. It's a winner. It's a little bit more elegant, and if I'm being totally candid and real with you, honestly, it's a hotter outfit. Like, I just play better when I know I look good, but instead of trying to make something work and piece together items of my closet that don't have any, is this what I want? Kind of saw these 2 pieces just stick out in my closet. They were hanging together, and I was like, you know what? That could actually be kind of hot. And I just put it on. Anyway, I just put together Earl Grey and lavender, maple syrup. Like, what am I doing? We're going to a rehearsal right now. It's not chamber music in the garden. It's called Music in Bloom. Like, and it's funny because when I write it down, I put MIB, and it looks like Men in Black. So next weekend is Men in Black 2. If you're here at this very minute, what did you think of my Nantucket video? Pop quiz. See if you're looking in the middle of a chapter. Back in the quarantine, I had like this little community of small YouTubers, and a lot of you are still here, so thank you. But a lot of you have like really blown up, or what I think is more what happened is that we all came out of quarantine and started doing things out in the world, so we're not spending as much time at home, and so therefore not watching as much YouTube, which is also fine. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. I only am able to watch like 5 people's videos a week. So we're playing a new piece by Oliver Kaplan, who's the director of the Juventus New Music Ensemble. He's usually really good about making it to rehearsals, and because this is a new piece, he hasn't heard it before and we haven't played it before, we're gonna send him like a crappy cell phone recording of his piece, and he's gonna give us notes to add in for Sunday. I really like it. I think it's a really fun, sweet piece of music. It's got some like dancey kind of rhythms while still being in the voice of Oliver. It's funny, like each composer that I've worked with like have their own style, and Oliver's style it's so unique and it's just so him. Like I don't know how else to explain it. I'm really bad at explaining music because you can't put words to music. I need to leave this.
Oh, scratched out of the photocopy. Okay.
swear, it's either freezing cold in this room or like hotter than Satan's house. I took out all my clarinets, now I have to put them back. Oh my god, that's scary. Oh my god. You know, Music in Bloom is tomorrow. I did do some practicing today, and like honestly, I feel ready because I don't want to like over practice it and then overthink it and then get frustrated and then, you know, what even are we doing? Like, you know, I'm playing in a garden. But basically, the Botanic Gardens out in Boylston, Massachusetts, there's like 171 acres of like gorgeous land and gardens, and like it is primo. But there's gonna be 5 simultaneous concerts, which kind of makes me a little sad because I don't get to see anybody else's. So last year I was at the first stop right when you walk in a room with chairs. This time we're gonna be outside, and I heard that we're the furthest possible point away from the entrance. And my question was, are there bathrooms over there? And yes, there are. And it's encouraged that the audience kind of like just meanders through. They're encouraged to bring like a blanket. But basically, you start at the beginning, you just kind of meander through, you look at the flowers, maybe stop and get a drink, get a snack, and, you know, wander through the gardens and listen to beautiful music. We're featuring 20 composers. So because people are meandering through, we don't just play our set once, we don't play it twice. We play it 3 or 4 times over the course of the evening. Tomorrow I have at least 3 chances to play all of the right notes in the Coleman. Not that I'm worried about playing wrong notes in the Coleman because I've been practicing it since March, but just because I've been practicing it since March doesn't mean it got any easier. I'm really excited to just kind of like show off tomorrow a little bit. Like show off my hard work, because this is actually the most I've ever practiced for anything in my entire life. Well, not in my entire life, but like the longest and most that I've practiced something for. And I've only had one stress dream about it, but it wasn't about the Coleman. It was just about Music in Bloom in general, because in my dream, I played piano and like the piano wasn't plugged in right, and I had to like figure out what was going on with the piano. But do you guys have stress dreams about your jobs, or have you ever had a stress dream where you're a musician? Because I have them all the time, including like not being able to find my instrument, opening my case, my instrument not being there, and then you can't run in your dream, so like you're just like walking around being like, what do we do? I had a dream that I was an opera singer once and couldn't remember the words. It's supposed to rain, but the sun's been out all day. It kind of looks cloudy over here. There's like bright blue sky over here. I'm done practicing for the day. I'm feeling good about tomorrow. We've got some hard pieces, but like we're just chilling. Okay, what do you think of the outfit? Not bad, pretty cute. Alright, well, we just got here. Nothing left to do but to go in. I think it's a quarter mile. It's like a half mile between where we are and where the other, like the furthest group that way is. if I must. Oh, there's a cute little pond over there. Oh, no, I have to get to my car. Otherwise, they're gonna get mad. So cute. Stop. Oh, that's not the path. I guess I'll just come this way. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, gotta get to the car. They're coming to get me. There's a fountain. Oh, magical. Look how magical this is.